Having seen the careers in arts, let's look about the careers in marketing and management. There are plenty of careers that exist in the field of management. Chartered accounts, cost and management account, chartered and cost accounting, finance managers and analysts, stock brokers and investment analysts, banking, insurance actuaries or financial planners, company secretary, law and related options, law and company secretary, event management, human resource and personal management, finance management, production and material management, export management, health and hospital management, technology management, professional management. Chartered accounts, people work as privately normally, and they have different types and different ethics of their working. Accounting is a very important job. They work mostly on their tables. They work for long hours. They work with a lot of papers and computers. You should have very strong numerical ability to go into that area. You should be able to analyze data effectively. Cost and management accountants, they collect data, they organize them. They work in different parts of different organizations at different sections like financial departments. They also work on a desk-based office environment. Normally their work is pleasant to work. Chartered and cost accounting, you have ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which has a certified public accountant. Cost and management accounts, you have ICWA, Institute of Cost and Work Accountants of India, and they also have foundation, intermediate and final course levels. Finance managers and analysts, you might need to have, as a finance manager, you might have MBA in finance, Master of Finance Control, Bachelor of Finance and Investment Analysis, BSc Finance Accounting. There is also Finance Analyst, which is conducted by Institute of Chartered Financial Account Analysts of India, Institute of Chartered Financial Analysts of India, and there are also many other institutes which conduct courses in that area of finance analysts. Stock brokers and investment analysts, these are people who look about stocks, to talk about, stock is a challenging area where things can go up, down at any time. You need to predict, you need to plan these things like. Your area of study will be in equity analysis and mutual funds. There is also Association of Mutual Funds in India, MF test is there, Bombay Stock Exchange certification is there, and there is also Indian Institute of Management at Calcutta. Banking sector, there are plenty of jobs in the banks. You might be working with the accountant part, you might be working as a manager level. Depending upon your work, normally you are in the offices. You might need to visit a lot of customers. You might need to spend time with customers as well. You should have very good interest in banking sector. You should have qualifications for that. You should have interest towards housing loans and other kinds of loan facilities that exist, including insurances. Courses, BCom with banking, diploma in bank management, diploma in banking, BA in bank management. There are also Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology at Hyderabad. National Institute of Bank Management is available at Pune. Insurance and actuaries, financial planners. It is important for those who understand their structure, their financial structure, to proceed. If you want to be undergoing a financial planning process, you should have a clear-cut planner. You should be able to gather your data. You should be able to analyze your data, including what you are going to achieve. You should be able to represent your data properly. This is proper monitoring is needed. People need to have skills of talking to people, also analytical skills. You might work as assistant administrative officers, entry level. Actual Society of India conducts a lot of courses. BCom with insurance is there. Diploma in Actual Sciences is also there. Popular institutes, Indian Insurance Business School at Noida, Birla Institute of Technology and Management at New Delhi. There is also International College of Finance Planning, Financial Planning at New Delhi. Company secretariat, it is mostly an office-based job. You have to spend a lot of time in documentation, in analyzing with meetings and committees like. You might receive a lot of phone calls. You might need to work with a lot of people as well. You should be able to work in a complex environment where you have a lot of things to be done in a short blend of time. You should have very good communication skills, and you should also have strong public relations. Law and related options. If you want to work as a lawyer, as a judge, you have to be effective in this area. You should have very strong intellectual skills. You should know how to analyze information, how to represent them, how to express them. Law and company secretary, here people handles law, tax, and manages a company like. Institute of Company Secretaries of India conducts courses as preliminary, intermediate and final courses. There are also courses in the area of business, accountancy, management, laws and law as well. National Law School at Bangalore conducts a lot of courses. Government Law School College, Mumbai. National Law Institute University, Bhopal. And there are also 5 years BA LLB after plus 2, after higher secondary, or you can do some graduation, then you can do a 3-year LLB degree. Human resource and personal management, these people look for how to find effective people for an industry or for a company. They spend most of their time just going to interviews, meetings all the time. They might need to travel depending upon their company. Market research, people look around to see whether this product is going to catch the market or not, how to brand it, how to trade it, how to design it, how to package it. And they might need to work effectively, long hours, but they should have very strong analytical mind and they should have good communication skills. Retail marketing, this is traditionally like people run small businesses in terms of 4 P's: product, promotion, price and place. And the 5th one to manage is the people, which is also critical. You need to know how to behave with these people. You should be young enough, dynamic in nature. You should know how to talk to people. You should have a very visionary thought. Indian Institute of Retail Management at Pune, Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, they all conduct courses in this area. Event management, this is about planning for some live events. If you want to conduct some meetings or some functions, you have to organize them. Depending upon the level, you might need to have travel, you might need to work in different environments. You might need to know how to talk to people. You might have events conducted live on a TV, for example. Indian Institute of Event Management at New Delhi, Mudra Institute of Communications at Ahmedabad, these are popular for their courses. Finance management, you work with a lot of financial institutions. You can work in a comfortable environment, but you should have strong mathematical ability and be able to interpret data effectively. Production and material management, here we look about when you produce things, how healthy they are, how safety they are, whether the environment is safety or not, whether the way you are storing your equipments in an industry or safer or not. So you have to know how to keep records, how to observe the things like how to analyze them. Export management, people work in offices, they do export import. You should be able to make proper purchase decision, which one to buy where, how to transport it, and you should have very strong communication skills. You should be able to write to people, speak to people effectively in different languages. Health and hospital management, here people look about hospital administration or health administration of various institutions. These people have to understand health stuff, financial stuff, some legal matters as well, so that they can administer their job properly. Technology management, here people work as R&D management. They also work in planning, innovation management. They should have very strong analytical problem solving skills to work further. Rural management, this is about working with various offices, corporate entities, so that you can assess things like you might need to travel based upon your entity you are working with. You should have good communication skills. There is National Institute of Agricultural Extension Management, also Institute of Rural Management at Anand. There are many other management related courses. We will name some of them here. Degrees or diplomas in personal management, industrial relation, industrial management, retail management, banking management, shipping management, operations management, logistics, supply chain, production management. You also have diploma in marketing management, diploma in personal management and labor welfare, postgraduate diploma in business management, postgraduate diploma in industrial management relations, diploma in export or import management, diploma in materials management, diploma in project management, diploma in production management. As a management fellow, you can work on sales, marketing, market research, production, and you can work in many areas like. Very importantly, any manager should have very good communication skills. He should be able to talk to people effectively and vice versa. And there are very other options like marketing, sales management. You can also end up as a public relations officer or a human relations officer. You can end up in customs management. And there are other courses like BBS, which is Bachelor of Business Studies, Bachelor of Business Management, which is BBM, BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration. And you can also have rural management, hotel management, hospital management, Master of Business Statistics, Industrial Sociology, administration management, personal management and industrial relations. You can also start a micro enterprise using PM's Roger Rosana for educational unemployed youth.